Hiya, good morning. It's already afternoon right now, but you don't know that. Well, I mean now you do, because I told you. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Leora and I make videos on here about reading, writing, and sometimes other stuff as well, but mainly stuff about books. And I thought it would be a good time if I made like a little cozy weekend reading vlog where I just hang out, do some like nice autumn activities. I'm really excited for fall time, so maybe I'll make like some cinnamon rolls, I'll go for a walk. I don't think like the leaves are already changing that much here in the Netherlands, but you know, a girl can dream. And I'm also going to be dyeing my hair before I go because it's faded a little bit. Let me tell you, having red hair is such a hassle. I'm just really excited to have like a really cozy weekend day. And I also wanted to talk to you guys about the book I'm currently reading. I've been having such a good time reading this book. I've already talked about it a little bit in one of my recent videos. This is Between by L.L. Starling. And my best friend Q, she borrowed this to me and she said like, I think you're gonna love this, I think you're gonna be obsessed with it, it's just so right up your alley. And one of you guys has also recommended it to me in my comment section, so that I thought that was very funny. Like there's multiple people wanting me to read this book. Let me briefly tell you what it's about. We follow Sasha, and Sasha hasn't had a single dream since she was a child. Her nights of sleep are just like empty and dreamless. And this all changes when she takes on a substitute teacher job in the charming small town of Old Middleton. This town is so cute and wonderful. It's like perfect autumnal vibes. It's very cozy and witchy. There's like so much folklore and like spooky vibes in Old Middleton. It's amazing. So Sasha goes there together with her best friend Lila. They settle into the town. There's some weird things happening. They take like a tour of the town and there's like lots of rumors of witches and like otherworldly things happening there. And then one night, the weirdest thing happens. Sasha starts dreaming again and her dreams feel so vivid and real, and maybe there's something else going on. So the first part of this book is set in the charming old town of Old Middleton, and the second part is set in this magical kingdom that is connected to Old Middleton through this ancient portal. And there's witches, unicorns, sorcerers, all sorts of very interesting whimsical things. There's like a death cult in the part where I've arrived now. I was having the best time, especially at the start of this book where there was like nothing going on. Like the first 100 something pages, there's like, you're very unsure what the plot is. You're just getting used to the world and the characters and like this witchy old town and like the whimsical autumnal vibes. And I thought that was amazing. Like actually when the plot came in, I was low-key disappointed. Well, not really, because the plot was very intriguing immediately from the get-go. And this whole thing of like dream magic is always something that very much intrigues me. So I'm very into that. Next to the fact that this is very atmospheric, the perfect small town autumn read, and also very cozy so far, it's also super funny. And that is one of my favorite things when books manage to be really, really funny all the time. And this one has me laughing out loud literally every other page. And it's just the best time. So I kind of want to start this vlog earlier because as you can see, I'm quite far into the book right now. But I kind of wanted to enjoy it for myself for a little bit first. I don't know, but now I'm very excited to share. So I've just gotten to Lorne's POV. So the first half of the book is the POV of Sasha, the one I just told you about, and the second half of the book is the POV of the Shadow King who rules the other world. And I didn't know that was going to happen. I didn't know there was going to be a switch of POV. So when I got to that second half of the book, I was like shocked. I was like, no, what's going on actually? So there's this beautiful illustration in the middle. There's several illustrations in this book, so that's really cool. And then I turned the page and I remember it saying the wretchedly melodramatic tale of the Shadow King. And I was like, what? What do you mean? Is the story not continuing? So it's basically like his POV, but the same thing's happening, and I didn't know that was going to happen, so that kind of startled me. But because they're not like together all the time and they don't even know each other in the beginning of the book, it's not like a retelling from his POV, even though technically it is. I still have to get to the scenes where they're actually together. So I'm very interested to see his POV, but at the same time I'm kind of disappointed that we didn't just get like a dual POV that switches in between, or just like her storyline and then, you know, the continuation from her point of view. I don't know, it feels like a strange decision. So even though I've been having a great time with this book and I'm really enjoying it and I think it's wonderful, there are a few things that have struck me as odd or have been bothering me a little bit. And one of those things is that There's a strange amount of drunkards in this book, and I'm not sure what's up with that. Like, there's a lot of alcoholic characters. There's this school teacher that has like skirt juice, like juice up her skirt that she drinks throughout the day, and she's teaching children. And everybody just thinks it's kind of hilarious, and I thought so too, like the first few times, but they just keep bringing it up and up and up again, and it's just like, it seems irresponsible to me. There's also like lots of magical creatures that are drunk, which I thought was funny, but then at some point it really struck me that this is happening a lot. And also the characters like drink a lot when they're under duress. They go like and become drunk, and like sure, that's something that people do, but it feels strangely unchallenged in this book, and like it's a normal thing. And there's even this point where all of the characters drink during the day, like, and they're all school teachers in this specific scene, and it's like, that seems wildly irresponsible. And I know it's fictional characters, but it seems so oddly unchallenged within the story. Like, there's no lines of like, of course this is wrong, or like, I don't know, it's a bit weird. And then another thing is that the Shadow King who comes into the story, like, everybody is obsessed with him and everybody thinks he's the hottest person alive, and that was very entertaining at first, and I kind of still think it's entertaining. Like, there's a few characters that just keep bothering him and like low-key harassing him with like jokes about how hot and sexy he is at some point that I felt like it was probably making him uncomfortable, and I was like, why? I don't know, it was laid on a little thick for me. I was like, okay, that's a lot now. Can we just leave this poor sorcerer alone? He's just trying to exist, and like, yeah, he's sexy, but like, okay, calm down. So those are the like two things that have struck me as a little bit weird about this so far. But like I said, the book is wildly atmospheric. It's so funny. It's so whimsical and intricate. And like, the magical world and the magic in this book feels very real and expansive, and like there's so much to discover, and there's just this whole world that you're falling into. And one of the things I've been enjoying the most is that this book really allows me to read for hours on end, and I just get to disappear into it and read like so much, and like sit in my bed for hours reading, which I've done last weekend as well, and I had a blast. So I'm hoping that this Saturday I get to do some reading as well, and maybe some cozy baking, and I want to go for a walk in the park. So I'm very excited for all my autumn activities and for finishing this book. It definitely has potential for becoming a 5-star read, but maybe a 4-star, I don't know, but it's been really great so far. I do highly recommend it. So very excited for the sequel to come out as well. LL Starling has been writing it for quite a while, but fingers crossed, because I'm really enjoying this. Hi, so hair was dyed, clothes were put on. This is the same skirt I wore in my last video, or maybe it's even a few videos ago when this comes online. And it's so cute, and this sweater is entirely too warm, but because it is cropped, I was like, maybe that's a possibility, but I'm very warm, so maybe not. So after I put the dye in my hair, I sat down for a bit and I did some more reading, and I actually let the dye sit in my hair too long because I was so enveloped in my book. So the book is really good, but my hair is now also really, really red. So I made some progress in between, and I do have to say, even though I found it kind of tiring that we're basically reading the same story from a different POV, there's like a lot of different scenes that are just about Lorne, like the Shadow King's life in between and what that's like, and that's completely different from the story we've already read. But then now I've just gotten to a scene where they do get together, and it's so weird to read like the exact same thing just from a different perspective, and it's very like, it's intriguing, but at the same time I'm just not sure like if this is it's not the course of action I wanted the novel to take. I do have to say, it's fun to see Lorne's duties as a king to the kingdom of Between, because everything about the kingdom is like such a mess in a really funny way, and everybody's low-key evil in a funny way, and there's like this entire academy dedicated to the practical arts, and the practical arts is just like thievery, and there's all sorts of funny quips like that, so that's extremely enjoyable. It's also really fun to see this whole new row of characters, like Lorne's sidekicks basically, that help him run the magical bureaucracy in Between. And I love me a good magical government. It's just always really fun to read about, so that's really great. Even though this is not the course I personally wanted the book to take, I'm still enjoying it. Right now, I'm very hungry. I still want to go and do my walk, but like, it's much later than I anticipated because I did too much reading and too much dilly-dallying around. And I want to take my walk in the park before it gets too dark, but also I'm really, really hungry, so maybe it's time for a snack. What I do know is that I still wanted to show you some outfit details, and I hadn't really. So I have this cropped sweater that is too warm, and then I have the skirt. It's thrifted, it's really nice and flowy, and I really personally enjoy it. And then I got these really cute earrings yesterday. I don't know if you can see. I bought these at Chimera Shop, which is like a witchy fantasy shop in Amsterdam. If you're ever in Amsterdam, you really need to go there. It's so amazing. It's like, it looks like it's inside a cave, so it feels very fantasy immediately from the moment you get in. And they have like so much amazing witchy jewelry and like just fantasy stuff. They have like fantasy outfits as well. It's really, really cool. It's very close to the bookstore, which is another fun thing I wanted to tell you guys. I almost forgot. My bookmarks are going to be sold at the biggest bookstore of Amsterdam, which is Scheltema. It's a really wonderful bookstore. They have so many amazing books and stuff, but they will also be selling my bookmarks. I think maybe they'll already be in store when this video goes up. So if you ever visit Amsterdam, you could be able to shop my bookmarks. That's very exciting. And yeah, it's really close to Chimera Shop, so you can do both in one go. Okay, and the next element of this outfit that really needed to be shown to you guys are my rings. I love my rings. And my nails. I made little mushrooms on them. It took me absolutely forever. These are mushrooms that I illustrated, and I printed them out and put them on my nails. And then I painted a little bit over them with nail polish to make them more detailed and pretty. And this is the look of my other hand. I've got this cute ring on my thumb. I really like it. So that's the look for today. The look for walking in the forest where absolutely nobody's gonna see me. Hi, so it's the end of the day. It's around 10 It's 10 minutes before 10. I'm really tired. I really wanted to do some baking because I have this cinnamon roll baking kit, but I didn't get around to it. And I've decided that is something I need to accept because I'm so tired and I have a big day tomorrow. So I should probably go to bed early. Tired of a whole day of doing nothing but fun activities. So this evening I did some journaling. For those of you who don't know, I really enjoy art journaling. This is my current journal. She's getting filled up quite quickly. This is her cover. I've got some stickers on it, and this is a sticker I made myself on Canva, but I thought it was so fun. And I put a little pin on her elastic as well. I thought it was really very inventive of me. So these are some pages I've been making recently. Here I'm trying to practice some self-love. I don't know what's going to be here yet. I haven't decided. On this page, I made a whole list about things to get excited about when it comes to life. Because life is worth getting excited about. And this is based on an Instagram post that I saw with that quote. And then this is a painting I did. And I stuck some leaves on there from the garden when I was in Italy. So I thought that was really cute. And I want to write something over there, but I haven't written yet. This is a painting I made whilst I was in Italy. This was of you. It was so beautiful. It was literally crazy. And then these are all the cups from the Airbnb. So I just grabbed the cups out of the cupboard and I painted them and I had a great time. And this is what I made today. I painted some of the leaves I saw today in the forest. This is my favorite leaf. I just think he's the prettiest. But I think it looks really cute. I'm like, this is my least favorite leaf. I went wrong here. Oh, yes, that's the stuff I carry around in my journal. And I printed out this daily reflection sticker. I found it on Canva and I just filled it in. I thought it was really nice and I was like, that's so interesting. I could start making like journal stickers like this. It's really cool. These are some other prints I still want to stick in the journal. Look, it's a pumpkin coffee. I'm so excited. And this is an inspirational quote for myself. Oh, and this is a sticker I bought at Comic-Con that I really want to put in there someday. This is by Atelier Papillon. Oh, they're the best. Anyway, I'm aware this is a reading vlog. I haven't really read anything the rest of this afternoon. I did listen to a little bit of my audiobook. I'm listening to Regrettably, I'm About to Cause Trouble by Amy McNee. It's so fun. It's about a girl who has a witch's mark and so her husband doesn't want her anymore because of the mark. And then she decides to go live with actual witches because they're the only ones who'll take her. And now she has to help the witches being a witch, but she doesn't want to be a witch. It's really funny so far. She's like a really uptight aristocratic lady. Either way, I really hope you guys enjoyed this little autumnal vlog where I did some fun full-time activities. It's been a while since I didn't vlog like for multiple days on end, but this just felt right to me. So I was like, oh, I'll just do it and it'll be fun and I'll be able to put more time and effort into making beautiful shots because I'm really taking the day to vlog instead of just like vlogging randomly. I'm going to take my clip-in extensions out and I'm going to brush my hair, which always feels so good after a day of wearing these. And then I'm going to bed. Tomorrow I have to get up early because I have a market with my art. I'm really excited because my mum is coming to help me and I always love doing markets with my mum. She's the best. So I'm hoping to have the best time at the market. I still need to prepare some stuff, so I really have to get up early. But yeah, I hope it's going to be a great day and I'll see all of you in the next video. Don't forget to check out my art shop. I'll leave a link down below. I'd love for you to check it out. Leave me a nice leaf emoji because as you can see, there's lots of leaves in this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you don't want to put a leaf emoji in the comments, just let me know what you thought of the video and otherwise put the leaf emoji. And I'll see all of you in the next one. I hope you have a lovely day. Bye. Thank you for watching.